up, wake up. It's the Flow Show, no filter. Back for another crazy ass episode. But before I get into all that mess, let me cover my ass. No Diddy. One in the chat if you can hear me. The thoughts, views, and opinions shared on the Flow Show, no filter are for educational and entertainment purposes only. I am not a professional. I am just good. Boom. Damn, it feel good today. Today is one of them. Got a long, good ass sleep. And was able to do my full routine this morning. I feel like it's about 3 in the afternoon right now. Bro, what is you talking about? Trump did not deny Diddy no pardon. Will you be getting your news from? I think he meant, where am I getting my news from? Someone in the chat said Trump didn't deny the pardon. Okay, we'll talk about it in a minute. It's a lot of controversy going on with Trump and this Diddy pardon. I told y'all it's like a scary movie that won't fucking die. Angie said, Cash, you better watch your tone talking to Flow like that. What is going on? It's a lot of controversy, y'all, with the Trump Diddy shit. And it ain't stopping. It ain't stopping. It's like every time I look around, I see somebody else saying it's a million different stories. To the point where even TMZ went ham. What's up, everybody? Let me see who in here before we get into this Diddy mess. First of all, I got to see who in here. We got Angie in the building, Grandma Kathy, Renee, Melissa. Who else we got? Big R in the building. C Tuck says, good morning, Flow and crew. Make sure y'all like the live as y'all enter, please, and thank you in advance. Please like the live, y'all. That ain't asking too much, is it? Rachel, what's up? Desi, what's up? Denise, what's up? Oh, y'all in here. Good to see all of y'all. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning. Kathy says, good morning, handsome. Good morning to you, Kathy. Oh, and periodically we're going to get into this show, but yesterday on the subscribers only, we were talking about my Halloween, who I was going to be for Halloween this year. I'm not going to tell y'all who we talked about. I just want to see, that was on my subscriber only. Now I want to see on the general podcast. Periodically, you could throw your Halloween suggestions in the chat. Who the hell should I be for Halloween? And then at the end of the show, I tell you who I decided, and if I might pick somebody else too that y'all might pick. So let me know who the fuck Flow should be for Halloween this year. What's up, Big R? So yeah, let's get back into this mess. I ain't gonna play around with y'all today. So we got a few updates. As far as the Diddy thing, let's do some Diddy updates. Also, Diddy had a knife put to his throat, y'all. Somebody said Mike Tyson. Diddy had a knife. We gotta get into this story. Y'all want to talk about this story where Diddy said he had a knife took to his throat? Y'all think that story true, or y'all think Diddy just trying to do some Diddy mess? Putting out fake stories because he need to get out of there. We gonna go over the story, Melissa. Let's see. Diddy for Halloween. No, hey, people be mad at. People be mad. People be mad at me if I was Diddy for Halloween. Yeah, they say they don't believe it. So let's get into the let's start talk about this before we get back into this Trump and Diddy mess. Diddy, courtesy of TMZ, Diddy throat nearly slit in prison. So apparently they was trying to get at Diddy. I don't know what to believe at this point. I swear, y'all, I don't even if that's true. If somebody said that's true, they did a half-ass job. So let's get into this story and tell me if y'all believe it or y'all don't believe it. Let's get into it. Feeling good. Today feel like a Friday. Am I the only one that today feel like a Friday? Today feel like a good old fashioned Friday, but it's a Thursday, a thirsty Thursday, a thirsty Thursday. So one of Diddy's close friends is speaking out about the terrifying moment the mogul woke up in prison with a knife pressed to his throat. So apparently there was some night in prison where Diddy had a knife stuck to his throat. Okay, let's see how this turns out. One of Diddy's close friends is speaking out about the terrifying point a mogul had something pressed to his throat. Charlucci Feeney says the attack went down during one of the nights Diddy was sleeping at MDC Brooklyn. An incident that first came to light during Diddy's sentencing. Sources familiar with the situation have confirmed its authenticity to us. Finney told Daily Mail his friend woke up with the weapon to his neck, just seconds away from serious harm or death. He's selling it, ain't he? His friend, if this ain't true, his friend's selling it. Saying he doesn't, he said he was just seconds away from it being no more Diddler, y'all. He's saying in a matter of seconds, if 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 that guy, whoever pulled this knife on Diddy, would have went through with it, in a matter of seconds, there would be no more Diddler. No more Diddler. He says he doesn't know if the guards came to break it up. Oh, you don't know if the guards, you Diddy's best friend or good friend, and you don't know if the guards broke it up. Somebody came and tried to take Diddy's life, but for some reason, you can't remember or don't know if guards came to break it up or if Diddy fought the guy off. How you not know that? See, we one paragraph into this story and it already sounds like some bullshit. How you not know if the guards broke it up? So you don't know if Diddy fought the guy off. You don't know if the guards broke it up. You don't know shit. This good friend, and if you listening to me and can't see me, I'm doing quotation. I'm doing air quotes. This good friend of Diddy imagines the inmate's intent was to intimidate Diddy, particularly in a notorious facility like MDC Brooklyn. He added, prison just isn't a safe place for anyone convicted in a case related to sex. He's worried about Diddy's safety. Oh, so that's what we get into. You worried about Diddy's safety, yet you don't know if he fought the guards off or if the guards protected Diddy. So you so worried about Diddy. You should have been inquiring about what the guards did. You so worried about Diddy, you good friend. Quote. Because I know if it was my friend and he and someone tried to take his life in prison, I'm gonna want to know what the hell exactly happened. I'm not gonna sit around talking about uh I don't know if he fought him off or the guards helped Diddy. Thank you for the $4.99, $5 holla. It's payday and I like it. Much love to my Flow Show fam and Wake and Bake crew. Thank you, Angelina. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this friend who is so concerned about Diddy's, he's so concerned about Diddy's safety, he don't even know if the guards help or Diddy did it himself. Let's continue. Diddy's lawyer, Brian Steele, first mentioned this incident during the sentencing hearing, telling the judge it was a guard who stopped the shiv wielding inmate. Inmate coming through with his wielding his gun. I mean, not his gun, his knife. And next thing you know, Diddy got a knife to him. Now, did Diddy fight him off or did the guards get him? We don't know. So, wouldn't y'all think that a story about Diddy, wouldn't y'all think a story about Diddy uh, having a knife at his throat and him either the guards protecting him or him fighting him off, don't you think that story would have made its way around with a lot more details by now? So I said all that to say this seems like, hey man, we need to make it look like it's real dangerous for me in here. So I need to have one of my good friends uh, tell a story about how it was a knife put to my throat. But you can't say too many details because this is a lot that we making up. So if you say the guards help, then somebody might ask the guards to confirm the story, and they won't be able to confirm it because it never happened. So we gotta keep the details vague as fuck. It's like that's the meeting they had. It's like we gotta keep these details sketchy than a motherfucker because this is a lie, and we don't want to be caught lying. Trump ain't pardoning, commuting. Trump staying away from Diddy. Trump staying away from Diddy. Yeah, like everybody said, that's our new thing. Hey, look, somebody put a knife to Diddy's throat. Well, whoop de do. Whoop de damn do. Little side note, y'all. My Cavs lost last night. Thank you for the announcement, C Tuck. Our Cavs lost last night, 111-19. Whoop-de-doo. First game of the season. We missing a couple players, and we went against New York. New York is tough. But whoop-de-doo. So, whoop-de-doo. Sorry for the Cavs. Yeah, so let's stay on task, y'all. So, this is an obvious ploy to get Diddy up out of there. We all know it. Y'all know it. I know it. Who don't know it? But apparently Diddy had a knife put to his neck. So let's go on. Kelly, in the matter, let's do some little quick updates. In the matter of Kelly, versus Combs. That lawsuit has been dismissed. So every time Diddy picks up 5 lawsuits, he gets one of them dropped, but the other continue. Now I'm trying to figure out who was exactly Kelly. Kelly's lawsuit. I'm trying to figure out, not R. Kelly. So I don't know which one it was. If y'all know which one Kelly was, I can't find any information or any news. I couldn't find any news articles on Kelly. But at any rate, her lawsuit has been dropped. The lawsuit against Diddy. Let's see why in this particular one. Oh, this is This is plaintiff Shantae Kelly, who alleged that defendant Sean Combs rugged and raped her at a party in New York City. She brought a claim to New York City's Victims of Gender Motivated Violence Protection Act, Combs and various businesses that he owns. So she said she was great. Plaintiff further argues that discovery is required to help determine exact location. And in the sum, the amended complaint lacks any, they said the court determined that the amended complaint lacks any allegations from which the court can infer that the corporate defendants engaged in any misconduct. Additionally, plaintiff's opposition raises serious doubts about the reasonableness of counsel's inquiry into whether the events alleged in the amended complaint occurred in New York City, a fact necessary to state a claim pursuant to the GMVPA. According to defendant's motion to dismiss is granted. The clerk of court is respectfully directed to terminate the open motion at DK 255. It is possible that the plaintiff may, upon further investigation, be able to allege additional facts to allow court plausibly to infer that the corporate defendants are liable. The court therefore grants plaintiff leave to file a Second Amendment complaint. This is needs to be filed Friday, November 21st, no later than that, 2025. So Shantae Kelly, her lawsuit has been officially dismissed. The diddler lives to see another lawsuit, basically. What else we got going on with the diddler ass? Also, remember the guy who said that Cassie and Diddy used him, and he came out saying that he was suing Cassie and Diddy. His name was Clayton, but a lot of people don't remember his name, but they do remember the guy that came out a little bit after the trial, after Diddy was convicted. He came out saying that I think Cassie gave him a disease, and Diddy threatened him and all kind of stuff. Well, that he's looking for a money grab, I'm pretty sure, but he's definitely his is moving forward. Their summons have been sent for Diddy to answer this. So I don't know if it's gonna go all the way, but so far that case is still moving forward. Now, the article that everybody's talking about. That's detailing about Trump stay far, 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 far away from Diddy. It came from Deadline. Everybody's talking about it. They have basically confirmed and doubled and tripling down on that Diddy, like Elizabeth just said, Diddy needs to kick serious rock. And in this Deadline article entitled Trump Cools on Possible Diddy Pardon Over Risk of MAGA Blowback. So at risk of MAGA blowback, like we said though, Diddy is like, you know what? Hell no. I mean, I shouldn't say Diddy. I mean, Trump is saying hell no, which has Diddy also saying hell no. Let's get into this article and see what they say. But it's so many stuff going around. What's up, Libby Bear? Oh, I ain't seen Libby Bear in a while. Hey, good to see you, Libby Bear. Everybody say what's up to Libby Bear. Libby Bear is a long time, one of my day ones, all the way from the TikTok days. Shout out to Libby Bear. So good to see you in the chat, Libby. What is going on, my good people? I love when my day ones pop up in my chat. Well, they saying so many things. Before we get into this article, they were saying that Diddy was scammed out of money. Let me just go over some of the rumors. Diddy was scammed out of money for he was scammed out of money or basically scammed someone had him pay for a pardon or opportunity to get the pardon in front of Trump. And they're saying that it was somebody in the middle just kind of playing games. I don't know how true this is. They're just a rumor floating around, but they said that Diddy was tricked. Somebody said they had to connect to Trump, took his money, and then that's why. And what nothing was happening, and that's when Diddy's attorneys start trying to just pump the narrative that Diddy is getting a pardon. Shout out to Libby Bear for the $4.99 super chat, super sticker. That's a $5 holla. I appreciate it. Y'all taking care of me. I'm gonna eat good today. Yeah, I haven't heard from Punk Rock Girl or Yanni in a while. Side note, y'all. Melissa just asked. I know Yanni was saying something like she switched her schedule or something, so she wouldn't be able to be on in the morning or something. I think she said something about her schedule or something was changing. I haven't heard from Punk Rock Girl, so I don't know, but we will definitely continue to check on them. Love you too, Libby Bear. Always and forever. Always and forever. What else was a rumor? Also, there's so many rumors about this pardon mess. But it sounds like somebody told Diddy. It sounds like somebody told Diddy that they had a pardon for him, whether it was attorney or not. But they are saying Diddy is pissed and feels like he got cheated. Now, I don't know. I don't know if Diddy got cheated. I don't know if he got scammed. All I know is something ain't right. Diddy got played. So let's get back into this article about Trump cooling and why. So it seems Donald Trump won't be springing Sean Combs out of prison anytime soon. So the guy Cash from the beginning of the episode, I hope you still tuned in with your trolling ass because we're going over the article that you came in talking about where I get my news from. I got my news from the Deadline, asshole. And we're going over it if you're still with us. I'm sure you had the attention span of a gnat, but I could be wrong. It seems Donald Trump won't be springing Combs out of prison anytime soon. After months of consideration of a pardon for his old New York pal, the former Apprentice host has pretty much nixed any notion of a commutation or get out of jail free card for Diddy. While nothing is ever set in stone in Trump land, it looks like the president has decided not to do Combs any presidential favors. Cash, are you with me? You asked me where I get my news from. A Deadline, a well-known publication. I hope you can listen better than you can spell. Listen up. A TMZ story late Monday citing a high-ranking White House official claiming the president could free the Mark Agnifilio and Tinny Garagos represented Combs in the next few days got a swift zero truth response from the administration. However, despite the backlash generated by the story from the Fox Corporation owned outlet, it was actually White House fears of Trump's increasingly volatile MAGA base turning on the president over Diddy getting clemency that put the brakes on things we hear. A big concern is the reaction from the MAGA base, something that one source close to White House predicted would be catastrophic, comparing it to the discontent a number of supporters over the way Jeffrey Epstein case was handled earlier this year. Now let's break that down a little bit, y'all. Let's break that down a little bit. Now, basically what they're saying is Trump and his administration looked at all the backlash they've been getting from MAGA, his own base. And they said, if they going this crazy because we haven't released the Epstein files, what do y'all expect the MAGA base to do if we pardon Diddy? And this is the danger with pardoning Diddy. Watching the love in here. Yeah, so much love flowing in here. Can you imagine how MAGA would have went crazy if Diddy was pardoning? And you got to realize this is another reason why Trump not pardoning Diddy. There's literally not one MAGA supporter that is in favor of pardoning Diddy. Y'all are far too kind. Sherry Sherry DeVivo, sorry if I said that wrong, says love, Flo, and this family. Anyone here on the East Coast, New Jersey, New York? Yes. All the New Yorkers or the East Coast, New Jersey people say, what's up? Sherry said, where y'all at? Y'all show so much love. Y'all are far too kind. But so they said, you know what, y'all? We better calm the fuck down on this Diddy pardon for we fucked this up. Trump figured like he holding all the cards right now. The only thing he can do is mess it up by doing too much. And giving Diddy a pardon or a commute or life raft or hoping to pray, any of that is too much. Trump says, shit. So now, like Tracy said, y'all know TMZ came out and stood 25,000 toes on their story. After everybody was coming out and the publications was coming out saying that TMZ story was fake news, TMZ put out another article about the Trump and Diddy commute that's supposed to happen this week. We got one day left for TMZ story to be true. If it don't come true, TMZ, you are officially the new fake news network. And I don't want that for y'all, TMZ, but y'all showed y'all ass on this one. Doubling down. And the White House, this how bad TMZ wanted to stay behind this story. TM Sleazy. They even said on their own Twitter account, they said the White House Communications Department says that our story is false. TMZ said that is not true. Our story is true and we stand by it. This was TMZ's exact words. You got to be a bold motherfucker to tell the people that you're talking about that after they come out and say your story is false, to come out after that and say, no. Even though you are the people we talking about, like we're saying what the White House is talking about. Yet the White House is saying it's not true, and we're going to tell the White House, now, true. White House has been known to fib. Let's be honest. But the bottom line is, if you in the business of he say, she say, like TMZ is, if the person or the people that you're saying said that the pardon is true, if they come out and say they didn't say that, man, you don't have really a leg to stand on. You just got to sit back and see if it comes out. Yeah, Big R said, yeah, he's nuts. Big R coming with the new profile pic. Okay. Big R said, yeah, he is nuts for that. He said, I don't care what the White House said. The story is true. Yeah. Even though I'm talking about the White House, even if the White House say it ain't true, we still standing. So now TMZ, Diddy ass his sins better be getting commuted this week, or y'all are fake news capital. Y'all are the TMZ, the fake news capital. I don't know, y'all. Let's go to the chat. Let's see what y'all feel about some of this stuff. See, these days people just say anything. Like Tracy said, why ask for an appeal when it's going to take longer than the sentence? You're not you. Hey, look, you asking for an appeal, but like Tracy said, that's gonna be a long shot, and your damn sentence gonna be over with. So why would you? So let's see what else we got here, y'all. I'm looking in the chat. Let's see what Desi, that's true, demolishes the White House, building of the ballroom, White House. Oh man, $250 million ballroom. Side note, I did see that Desi building a ballroom, 250 million. What's her name? Hillary Clinton was pissed. Hillary Clinton was pissed about it. She said Hillary Clinton said, it's not his house. This was her quote. This is not his house. This is our house. And our house, Trump is destroying. That's Hillary Clinton's quote, not mine. So don't get mad at me. But yeah, people are pissed about that. Just throwing that out there, that $250 million renovation. I don't know what the hell he could build for $250 million. Tracy says Obama had his basketball court. I wonder how much Obama's basketball court costs. Dang, I didn't hear this. Can somebody verify this real quick? We kind of get a little bit off subject, but let's let it flow right quick. Is this true that now it's 300 million and Trump said he's demolishing the whole East Wing now? Can somebody confirm or deny if now it's 300 million? Elizabeth says taxpayers paid for the basketball court. Okay, but Angie said that's true. So damn, we had 300 million now. Man, that ballroom better come with Frank Sinatra. Frank Sinatra should be in there playing. He should have a residency for 300 million. For 300 million, Michael Jackson should be brought back. Should be able to be brought back to life and perform in that ballroom. But we'll see. We're gonna get back on subject. But I'm glad you brought that up because I did see that. I was like, damn, 250 million. That's a hell of a ballroom. Then they say all that history down the drain. So let's continue. Let's continue in this article. The caveat is the president prone to make surprise decisions and announcements could shift in favor of Combs' clemency. The president, not anonymous sources, decides pardons. That was what the White House official said. Various figures from the much accused Combs inner circle have been seeking a pardon since the day Bad Boy Records founder was arrested in September 2024. It got more intense as Combs' freak-offs, abuse, and sex tapes dominated the trial. Trump flirted around with the idea of a pardon, and then 50 Cent came out talking shit about it, and Megyn Kelly argued against it. But what put the case in the president's crosshairs, as Deadline previously reported, was the fact that presiding judge Aaron Subramanian was a Joe Biden appointee, and the lead prosecutor for the U.S. Attorney's Office, Maury Comey, was a Trump foe. And her father was James Comey. An appeal from Combs himself, as revealed by Trump earlier this month, probably didn't hurt. Though the president has more than once noted his old friend had become very critical of him past several years. There is a lot here in the Combs case to draw Trump in and appeal to his love of revenge and giving the middle finger to those who feels wronged by him. An individual close to the case says, but it was always going to be a long shot if he would grant the pardon or not. In the past week, a renewed sense of urgency emerged for a possible Combs pardon at the deadline for a legal appeal for the once mogul loom. On October 20th, Agnifilio filed a notice of appeal the federal court. Perhaps even more poignant for the Trump White House was the publication Tuesday of alleged Epstein and Prince Andrew victim Virginia much exerted memoir, Nobody's Girl, a memoir of surviving abuse and fighting for justice book. Sources tell us that the worries about what the book from former Mar-a-Lago employee Virginia would say about Trump and Epstein's friendship, and the bombshells in the book focus on Prince Andrew, who dropped use of his royal titles last week in response. So with all this Prince Andrew being caught up in this, it's so much that played into why Trump ain't pardoning Diddy. They also saying this book about Virginia, who's a well-known alleged victim of Epstein, and Prince Andrew and the royal family, they caught up in there somehow. Well, they have so much backlash going on over there. They said this would be a terrible time for Trump to try to pardon. Terrible. As for Sean Combs, along with the announced appeal, he's seeking to be moved to a better place. They're not honoring that either. He can't go to Fort Dix. Every time I say Fort Dix, I just feel like creepy. But Diddy can't go to Fort Dix. Diddy has to go to wherever the judge said. Judge said he want him in New York. He want him in New York, close to him. So that is where he'll be. But another person, someone who is closer to Trump than a lot of people. I'm not going to say anybody, but this person is very, very, very close to Trump. And they came out and posted a picture of him and Trump. When I say him, I'm about to tell you who I'm talking about. Posted a picture with him and Trump and said, Diddy ain't getting no pardon. Big R coming through with the $20 holla. $19.99, $20 holla. Thank you, Big R. Big R always supporting and looking out for the boy. Flo, I appreciate you so much. Y'all keep this belly full. keep me big. Keep that 6'3", maybe about 240. I'm gonna say 230, 235. Keeping that 235 frame full. I might be 240 to be honest though. But whatever it is, y'all keep me full. I appreciate it. But yeah, so this person, let's see if anybody can guess who this well-known attorney, who is Trump's boy, who literally came out and posted on Twitter that Diddy ain't getting no pardon. And out of everybody, I believe this guy, because this guy is he supports the hell out of Trump. Trump and him have a very close relationship. And for him to come out and say Diddy ain't getting no pardon, he has to have inside sources. There we go. There we go. Mel Mack already came out with it. There you go, Mel. Ding, 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 ding. Mel, you won. I don't know what you won yet, but I'm going to figure out what your prize is. Because it is Tony Busby. Tony Busby has tweeted, and I quote, let me get back to it. Diddy, now, and anybody know, Tony Busby is a very, very outspoken Trump supporter. He's been rocking with Trump forever. They do all kind of stuff together. His legal team, they are connected through lawyers, all kind of stuff. Tony Busby ain't coming out saying Diddy ain't getting no pardon unless Busby got some inside information. He knows Trump. He a Trump supporter, a well-known big Trump supporter. So for him to tweet, Diddy ain't getting a pardon, but he is getting lots of civil trials, lots of them, and they can't come soon enough. Tony Busby talking shit. Tony Busby, and we all know Tony Busby. He had thousands of people was calling his line. Thousands of people was calling Busby line. Mel Mack is the winner. Thank you for the $4.99 super chat. But you know, $4.99, we might as well just call it a $5 holla. Thank you, Tracy. Miss White, Tracy White, coming through. Peter Tickton, according to ChatGPT. No, it's Busby. It's Busby. But Tony Busby is all over Diddy's ass. No Diddy. $300 million. Yep. So, where is who I'm gonna be for? I just got to thinking about it. Who I'm gonna be on? Who I'm gonna be for Halloween? Who I'm gonna be for Halloween? While I pull up the Diddy mess, give me some suggestions. I think somebody said Mike Tyson. I don't know how I could do Mike Tyson, but somebody said Mike Tyson. Who else? Somebody said I saw another name in there too. Harry, all over the place. Rick James. Okay, Grandma Kathy. I ain't mad at Rick James. She's a freak. She's a freak. Freaky girl. Everybody said P. Diddy. People would have a heart attack if I was Diddy. If I was to be Diddy for Halloween, people would have a heart attack. Teddy Pendergrass. Okay, Grandma Kathy. Oh, Angie said I could order Mike Tyson's tattoo. That might do it. Jimi Hendrix. I can see Jimi Hendrix. Rick James, Jimi Hendrix, Mike Tyson. Get back. You gonna take the plug out? Juice trying to unplug the show. Juice, why you trying to unplug the show? You trying to say hi? You trying to say hi? You trying to say hi, Juice? Juice. Juice, you on Juice. Juice. You on the Flow Show No Filter. Look up. Juice. There you go. You on the show. Juice. All you gotta do is look at the screen now. Yeah, good dog. He a smart dog. I swear Juice a human. See how he looked at the screen? As soon as I said look at the screen, I'm telling y'all, these dogs be humans, man. I'm telling y'all. These dogs be human. I tell Juice to look at the screen. Damn it, he looked at the damn screen. Somebody said his ears was pricked back. He was listening. Yeah, he was listening. I said, look at the screen. His little smart ass looked at the screen. You smart, Juice. You know that? He was a smart ass dog. Elise said, hi, Juice. Juice so cute. Melissa says he understands. Juice said, thanks for my pup cups. Your dog's looking at the TV? Hey, dogs. What's your dog's name? What's your dog's name, Steph? I'm gonna give your dog a shout out. Thanks, Enoch. Yeah, we love Juice. Everybody said Juice is a cutie. Yeah, we love Juice. Juice is a good dog. We love our dogs. We love our pets. See what else we got going on in Diddy world. Diddy. Remember, y'all, sometimes you just gotta say Diddy, so these motherfuckers don't leave. Diddy. Oh, you have an American bully named Creed and French dog named Penelope. Shout out to Creed and Penelope. Shout out to Creed and Penelope. From the Flow Show No Filter. Diddy never had a dog because animals no shit. Yeah, you notice you never seen Diddy with a dog. Because a Diddy with a dog will bite the hell out of Diddy. If Juice seen Diddy, Juice will bite the hell out of Diddy. I'm telling y'all, Juice will bite the hell out of Diddy. Juice will bite the hell out of Diddy. Whoa, some real quick sports news. Is C Tuck? I don't know if C Tuck is still in here. But did y'all see the FBI has picked up Portland Trailblazers coach Chauncey Billups has been arrested by the FBI for alleged illegal gambling. People are going down for this gambling shit, y'all. And I don't know if y'all, I know Chauncey Billups from Detroit, from the Detroit Pistons back in the day. But it's a lot of people getting caught up in this gambling stuff, y'all. That's just a side note, breaking news. Nothing too crazy. But definitely, something ain't right. Chauncey Billups, I might have to report about that as soon as I get off. when the FBI pick your ass up, your ass done did that shit. You guilty. I mean, I hope not. I like Chauncey Billups. He was a point guard for the Detroit Pistons back in the LeBron Cavs days, the early LeBron Cavs days when we wasn't before we won a championship. Feel better, Enoch. No, and I caught that story late, Rachel. I caught that story late, and a lot of times, if I'm real late on a story, I just don't even bother because I hate jumping in the middle of a story, and then I also hate having to go back and go to the beginning of the story, and then by the time I get going on the story, it's kind of over. But I really wish I would have posted and covered that Mark Sanchez stuff. I was late to the party on that one. It definitely is strange though. I'm definitely gonna look it up. I saw a little bit of it about him stabbing the old man, and he got into a fight with the old man and whatever. And arrested. Yep. What's going on with Enoch? What's going on with Enoch? You all right? All right, love you, Enoch. Get well soon. Uh hope your chest infection heals. Hope you feel much better. Hopefully you are able to tune in tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. As you know, it's always Monday through Friday, but tomorrow is our Friday episode. Nothing new in the David case, Angie. Unless something broke literally while I'm sitting here. I'll check it out real quick. Wait a minute. Yeah, nothing new on the David case. Besides, there's no arrest, of course. Police say they need forensic proof. They haven't had much forensic proof. And the LAPD says, as of today, there is still no suspect. And what are we talking about? We're talking about the singer David was allegedly running around with this young girl who let me correct something too. She was unalived at 14. Watch out, Juice. She was unalived at 14. I even thought she made it to 15, but she didn't even make it to 15. She was discovered. She would have been 15 by the time she was found. But yeah, y'all hear them? Yeah, they say they hear Juice. Yeah, Juice is creeping around. Okay, here, let me check this case out. Grandma Kathy, let me make a note of it. Here's a strange case to look up. Ellen Greenberg. Ellen Greenberg. I'll check that out. Ellen Greenberg stat. I'll look that up, Grandma Kathy. Bob Marley. That's a good one. Is that a Halloween suggestion? Is that a Halloween suggestion? I'm not mad at Bob Marley. I could pull Bob Marley off. Hey, Juice, they want to hear you walk around some more. Your little footsteps as you creep around. Well, y'all, what about Mr. T? I love that idea. Mr. T. Let's see if I can do a Mr. T. I can make my hair into a mohawk and do Mr. T. I pity the fool ass. Mr. T's I pity the fool ass. Everybody, I've been getting a lot of Jimi Hendrix. I've been getting a lot of Jimi Hendrix. Y'all, let you know. I'm thinking I'm gonna be Prince. I think I'm gonna be Prince. But Jimi Hendrix is getting strong consideration. I've had so many people say Jimi Hendrix. I'm like, I love Jimi Hendrix too, so I might have to do Jimi Hendrix. At any rate, y'all, Prince. Oh, I'll be a super tall Prince. But you know what? I won't be the tallest Prince because LeBron James was Prince one year, and I said the same thing. I said that's a tall ass Prince. But I would be a tall Prince. But I think I could pull Prince off. I could get the Prince. I could do my hair like Prince, wear some nice Prince shades, and put a blousy shirt with a lot of like blousy shit going on by my neck. I don't know what you call that, but Prince always had like a blousy ass shirt with like ruffles and shit by the neck. So all I gotta do is get a nice little Prince shirt and give myself a little Prince hairstyle, and it's Purple Rain. Which I think. But who say I might be more than one person though? It's not like I'm just gonna be Prince. I might be Jimi Hendrix. I might be Mr. T. I might be Mike Tyson. I might dress up every fucking day. Starting Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every day a new person. James Brown, I like that too. Y'all coming with some good ones. Let me get the hell out of here before I had 30 Halloween outfits fooling with the Flow community. That's today's show, y'all. Let's get the fuck out of here. Let's go do something productive with our life besides sit around chatting about these mofos. Anyway, let's get to our mouse in the chat. Another great show. I appreciate every day I get to wake up in the morning and talk it to a bunch of good people and talk about this crazy ass world we living in. Let's get to our mouse in the chat, y'all. Somebody said I could definitely pull off Prince. Angie said I could pull off the Prince look. I'm just going to be tall, though. I'm going to be a tall-ass Prince. I ain't wearing I don't think I'm going to put no heels on, though. I don't know if, I think that part of Prince might have to just kind of chill. I don't know if I'm coming heels. That's a little bit too much. You know, shout out to Prince. Everybody know I'm a big Prince fan, but I can't do the heels. So anyway, let's get to our mouse in the chat. Steph say, I love you all, but I'm out. I couldn't have said it better on myself. Rachel says, I'm out, family. Thank you, Flo, for another great show. I will see y'all tomorrow. Tracy said, I love y'all. Besties ever. Great show. Have a good day. Thank you, Big R. See you tomorrow. I love you all. Angie, let's get one more. What about Don King? Okay. Now, Grandma, you keep asking me to be all these funny looking motherfuckers. You trying to say I'm funny looking? Grandma Kathy, now you talking about Don King. Now, I had to really dress down. I had to really redo some. Grandma Kathy done called me Don King. Let me get the hell out of here. So I appreciate everybody. And thank you, Grandma Kathy, for saying I look like Don King. I really appreciate that. As always, with my Don King looking ass. I love y'all, especially Grandma Kathy. But I am